Good day, I'm Twyla Whelan, and this is your JIS news for Monday, July 8, 2024. A rapid response team has been mobilized to assist persons in need who are not in shelters following last week's passage of Hurricane Beryl. Prime Minister Andrew Holness gave the assurance to residents of South Clarendon during a tour on Saturday, indicating that the assessment shows that the needs are great.
So the instant help with tarpaulins, with water supply, small packets, care packets that could have water and food. And we do have a plan to return potable water through the pipes, so that we hope to have effected within a few days.
Mr. Holness says the damage observed in southeast Clarendon is more severe than other areas due to the fact that the area is below sea level and water runoff from drains were impacted by floodwaters. He says the recovery process will take on a medium-term approach due to the likelihood of impacts from other weather systems.
So there are some things that we're going to do, particularly as it relates to the reconstruction of roofs, right? So it's not going to be good enough to just tack on back some zincs onto the roofing. We're going to have to figure out ways to ensure that those roofs that we do, that they are properly done.
Meanwhile, the agriculture sector is reportedly facing over $1 billion in damage following Hurricane Beryl. Portfolio Minister Floyd Green revealed the figure on Saturday as he toured farmlands in St. Elizabeth, which suffered 70% crop losses. Farmers in Clarendon and Manchester also faced severe impact to their productions.
We've seen damages to all crop lines. In fact, we have seen about 85% of our banana and plantain lines go down, and that is in Portland, St. Mary. But when you come to the south, our vegetable lines, everything, our tubers, cassava, we've seen a lot of damages to fruit trees, ackee breadfruit, and unfortunately, significant damages to our greenhouse farmers.
The livestock sector also faces significant losses, with poultry farmers being the hardest hit, losing both birds and houses. In the fisheries sector, while boat damage was minimal, assets on fishing beaches such as sheds did not fare as well. The ministry is currently developing a response program to address the damage.
We do understand that it needs a quick response in this time, and we know our farmers are out there, and thankfully they are resilient, so they are ready to get back out there and to get back farming. So we at the ministry will be willing to assist them.
A number of international partners have offered to assist Jamaica with its post-Beryl recovery efforts. Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport Darrell Vaz says the support is from both within and outside the region.
I've already received calls from CARICOM and from other international partners who are ready and waiting. So we will be putting in place and getting all the information that is required.
On Friday, UN Resident Coordinator for Jamaica, Dennis Zulu, announced that the island would benefit from $2.5 million in support through the United Nations Central Emergency Response Fund, CERF. CERF is a financing arrangement that facilitates the quick release of funds. Mr. Zulu says the intervention will include income support for persons whose livelihoods were affected by the hurricane.
So we're really looking towards supporting them in terms of some cash transfers. Definitely shelter is one thing we're looking at, as I've alluded to, because some of the buildings and housing has been destroyed. Ensuring the provision of clean drinking water is important at this stage. Make sure that we don't have an outbreak of disease, but also looking at the potential for support in terms of in getting access to communication data and really supporting government to get its systems back in place as quickly as possible.
The UN Resident Coordinator for Jamaica commended the government's coordination of mitigation measures leading up to the hurricane. Government's Youth Summer Employment Program YSEP is set to commence this week. Minister of Local Government and Community Development Desmond McKenzie says this year greater emphasis will be placed on the homeless population and technology is to play an important role in the program.
And right across the country, participants who will be assigned to the Poor Relief Department will undertake a survey of the size of our homeless population. We're going to be training you to use certain systems that we have in the Ministry of Local Government to identify the expanding road networks across the country. Every aspect of local government will be covered this year under the program.
During the recent launch of the program, Prime Minister Andrew Holness urged the participants to embrace a strong work ethic as they embark on their summer employment.
Whatever you are tasked to do it to the best of your ability. Do it well. And that will become the stepping stone for you to achieve the things that you actually want to do in life.
And finally, Culture Minister Olivia Grange says this year's Independence theme reflects Jamaica's love and commitment to sharing its rich, vibrant culture and heritage with the world. The 2024 Independence celebrations will unfold from July 31 to August 6 under the theme Jamaica 62, One Love to the World.
We have made an effort to kickstart activities early, rekindling and amplifying the festivities. We have been actively promoting the Jamaica Festival song to build momentum and garner public support. We're also reintroducing the festival song roadshows as we take the shows across the island.
She says all the festival songs will be available on over 30 digital streaming platforms.
These songs were selected by a panel of individuals from the industry and from academia. It all will come to a crescendo on Independence Day, August 6th, with the Grand Gala featuring performances, cultural displays, spectacular fireworks, and of course, the now immensely popular drone display.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Twyla Whelan. Thanks for watching.